This is Matrix Lord 212. Welcome to my live stream. This is the Real Whovians cast. All right, so I got to see the Doctor Who New Year's Day special, Eve of the Daleks, early. Okay, just went live again. Here we go. Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. This is Matrix Lord 212. All right, we have some type of delay there. Sorry. I got to see Doctor Who's New Year's Day special, Eve of the Daleks, early. So I am doing a review. I did not do a review for the Vanquishers, I believe. I didn't do a Real Whovians because I was really upset with the last episode of the Flux. I don't like the way it basically came together in conclusion that most of the universe is destroyed except for Earth, which that's lazy ass writing that just no universe to visit and it's just Earth, and that the Doctor wouldn't do anything to fix it. So that just, to me, that was garbage. I never really did a Real Whovians cast on it. I probably will explore and talk about it more when we get other people in the cast. But let's just stick with Eve of the Daleks. When I first heard about this and saw the trailer, I was really disappointed because you envision the third part of a trilogy, which in essence it wasn't really a connected trilogy. It was just the Daleks appearing every New Year's Day special. And they weren't really, they were connected, but not really. So I would have envisioned as a writer and showrunner that this would have been a big send off to Jodie because she is leaving, and she would have battled the Daleks and she would have battled Davros, and it would have been like armies and space and all kinds of planets. And we didn't get that. We got a Groundhog Day type time loop in a storage facility with a guy and a girl. The woman runs the storage facility she inherited from her uncle. The guy only visits the storage facility because he's in love with the woman that's running the place, and it's only because they died multiple times that they confess their love for each other and they hook up. But we also get the thing that Dan tells Yaz the obvious, that Yaz is in love with the Doctor and why don't she say anything? And she starts crying and everything, and I guess she's going to tell her eventually or not. Dan also is alone with the Doctor, and he tells the Doctor, don't you know that Yaz basically has feelings for you? And then finally you get that the Doctor does know, but she's been avoiding it. But nothing came to conclusion. There is no kissing, there's no acknowledgement, no them getting together. It's just the whole situation. And of course you got the Daleks, which for some mysterious reason find a way to pinpoint the TARDIS in the whole entire universe, that it was resetting itself, and it decides to come across and assassinate the Doctor. But it turns out the TARDIS is the one that creates the time loop. I guess because it was resetting, and it was also probably protecting the Doctor at the same time. So, with that being resolved, now we get the trailer for the next one, which is a summer special, because we're down to specials. And of course, the Sea Devils return, and they look great. I like the way the Sea Devil looks. So, while I was disappointed that this wasn't a huge deal, um, uh, yes, I could see you, Daniel. How are you? Yes, I was disappointed that this wasn't a huge deal involving Davros and big, grand scheme of things. It seemed to me like a filler episode. Like it wasn't meant to be a special. Happy New Year, Daniel. That it was just one of those stories that they were going to use, and they just turned it into a special. And I kind of feel that we got our last trilogy of Daleks, and it was kind of, everybody's been building it up to maybe something massive happen, and nothing happens. And, you can't fault the episode because of our expectations. I did like the episode. We got an episode where it wasn't any of this nonsense with the Flux, and it was just grounded to Earth and just battling the Daleks and trying to figure stuff out. So I did enjoy it where I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. So maybe it's our fault as Whovians that, we want stuff better than what we're getting. And, what we actually got wasn't that bad. But to count it as a special, specials are supposed to be special. And it wasn't special. It was ordinary. It was regular. So I think Chibnall has no idea what the special means or what it's supposed to be, and you can't just pop out a regular episode when you're putting out a special. That's my opinion. Um, Again, yeah, Daniel, we're talking about Doctor Who, so this is the real Whovians. So anyway, that's the topic, Daniel. This is a real Whovians cast, not MCU talk or anything else. So yeah, for so long we want really good Doctor Who, and the Flux looked like it was going to be real good Doctor Who until Chibnall just couldn't put it together. Couldn't put it together. Couldn't conclude it properly, and basically dropped the ball. I felt, and his time is coming to an end as showrunner. He's almost done, and I'm glad because his legacy is going to go down to just chaos, nonsense, nothing sticking, nothing remaining, nothing uh, to be mentioned again. Really, um, this will go down in history as like future doctors just not ever referencing probably anything to do with Yaz or Graham or Ryan or Dan, and just not going to be mentioned. Really, nothing really will remain from this. I mean, somehow, some way, the universe is going to be destroyed. We know that. I mean, it's going to be restored. I'm sorry, the universe is going to be restored because you can't have the Doctor just go to Earth if there's no other planets. That's kind of like he kind of really screwed up, Chip. I mean, like, how are you having it like that? Like you're not fixing it. I'm sure, hopefully, maybe he will fix it. But the whole time this child thing, I think, is garbage too. Don't believe it. That there's this one woman band that created the division and they're not really all that cracked up to be. So on her head, how big the division is, it's just bullshit. And maybe the operatives, like the angels, think, oh yeah, they're everywhere. No, they're not everywhere. Um, so again, it's a thing where Chibnall has made me not want to look forward to Doctor Who. Isn't that crazy? And me, I love Doctor Who. Where up until the last couple of hours, I'm like, oh, I got to find a way to see this. Not that it was all day, okay? I was doing my gaming all day. So for me not to do a podcast on a Doctor Who episode, I probably really hated that episode. And I cover all the episodes, but the last episode, The Vanquishers, really left a bad taste in my mouth with Doctor Who. Now I know that Doctor Who is going to be reset, and Russell T Davies is going to take over with a new Doctor and a new TARDIS, and oh my God, new companions. That's fantastic, but ultimately the show is connected by history, and if you ruin that history, you have to basically acknowledge what you ruined and how you fix it, and you can't just ignore it. But in some cases, they do. They ignored that the Doctor was half human. That they said the Eighth Doctor. Oh no, that's not possible. They kind of said that never happened, but it did. Whatever. So that like he's not half human, and they didn't really have an explanation why. So they kind of half ignored that. But do you really need to do that again? I mean, wouldn't Russell T Davies have to acknowledge that hey, Tech Taeyoon was a nut job that was just insane, and none of it's true, and the Doctor isn't the timeless child. There is no timeless child, and she's just batshit crazy. Maybe her daughter did die, and the daughter didn't regenerate because she didn't get the regenerations because they didn't go to the academy yet or something, and she went absolutely batshit crazy, maybe. Because don't you get the regenerations when you join the academy? It's like a whole thing, right? That's how you don't just get the regenerations. Not all Gallifreyans can regenerate because they got to go through the academy, right? School. So, and then they're granted it, right? And there's rules, right? You can only generate 12 times, and the Tomlins could reprieve and give you more. They can give you another cycle, just like they did the Master and just like they did the Doctor. So, the thing is that now no Doctor Who till spring. Of course, there's many things to talk about besides Doctor Who, and we could do Whovians cast, but after a while, without any new material, you won't really be able to. But it's kind of diminished Doctor Who for me. I mean, I'm still a huge Doctor Who fan. Don't get me wrong, but Chibnall has kind of watered it down to just water. Just plain. Just, like I get more excited with everything else lately. Very excited, on the stuff. I'm not going to mention on here like other things, but this is the Real Whovians cast. But yeah, so I'm hoping that this next one will knock it out of the park. And if you remember back in the day, I did say that there was going to be a China-esque episode, right? I did say that. There's going to be a connection there. This is the episode coming up with the pirates and sea devils. Now, supposedly, they did not like it at all. They were kind of pissed off about it. We know this because, of course, Chibnall's just going to do his interpretation of other cultures that he often gets wrong, like Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla and all that stuff. And he just has his own fucking opinions about Thomas Edison being American and an asshole and this and that, and because he's not American, and he kind of fucked up the whole goddamn concept, especially Rosa 2 episode. Got it all fucking wrong also. But, of course, they're going to look at his shit and it's be like, oh, that's gospel. That's the way it is. No, it's not. It's a fucking, it is it's not real. And in a show that's doing time travel that is supposed to be accurate with shit, this was not accurate. So Chibnall just doesn't give a shit. And he fucking promotes what he promotes and he goes against what he goes against. And you know what? Like I said, that episode I had a bad taste in my mouth, the Nikola Tesla episode. And just like the Rosa Parks episode, I didn't like that either. So, not every single person in the fucking United States was a racist. And it's, yeah, I'm looking forward to, Vaughn, how are you? I miss you, Vaughn. I miss all you guys. I don't know if you want to come in, but, it's been a while, man, right? It's been such a long adventure this past year, and it's over, and now we start anew, which I'm really glad about because I went through a lot of fucking shit. I know, all of us. So, Ron, I don't know if you want to come in. I just sent you the link. There you go. So, it sucks. It sucks that Doctor Who has become something to me where it's like a chore. It's like, oh, I gotta see it. Me not like, oh my god, I can't wait to see it, because I really wasn't that enthusiastic about it, honestly. I mean, I know I wanted to see it, I had to see it, but it wasn't, like it was. And Chibnall did that to me, kind of, did my whole channel based on Doctor Who, and then did other stuff, and that's how the channel started, and now it's Doctor Who's not the main thing anymore. So, what's up, Vaughn?
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Good.
Happy New Year.
Hold up, let me reset my mic.
Okay.
That's weird. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. I know it's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
it's been long.
We're all going through our own craziness in this
adventure,
I guess. I know you understand, and I know everybody understands us, taking time off away from this stuff, but which I'll talk to you about off air. But so I don't know if you saw the latest episode, but it's become less and less for me, Doctor Who, lately, and it's sad.
Yeah. I haven't been watching it, unfortunately, because it's just I lost interest in it. I mean, I think that honestly, The Timeless Child was the nail in the coffin for me.
Yeah, I know, and a lot too. It's that everybody's just I was done with that. So was I, and then this last one really, the last episode, not tonight's, but the one that was the season really broke me because it cemented that and actually expanded upon it and made me sick to my goddamn stomach, honestly. So me thinking that it was going to be reversed didn't happen, and it just ruined it even more now. So But of course, they ignored that in this episode, obviously, because nobody wants to dwell on that. So we got two more specials. We got the next special, the Sea Devils return.
Oh, good. At least
they look pretty cool actually in the trailer. And then it's the not the anniversary of Doctor Who, but it's the BBC Centennial.
Oh, okay.
Special. So we're gonna get that, and then she's supposed to regenerate, and then we get Russell T Davies, but we don't get him the whole entire year until November, and the anniversary of Doctor Who, and then like this new series, which meaning we're gonna have a whole year without Doctor Who, November to November. So while he starts filming with his doctor and stuff, which I'm sure that the moment they hit the streets, like the day before, they'll announce it because they don't want anybody to see who it is, him or her, because we don't know. So I'm expecting if they're gonna film on the 4th, we'll get an announcement on the 3rd. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty sure they're gonna do it like that. Because again, they can't hide the doctor, so he's gonna announce it the day before they do their first filming in the streets. I'm pretty sure, whenever that is. So if we can find that out, we'll find out the new doctor. I really hope that Russell T Davies somehow and erases everything that Chibnall has done with the Timeless Child. If he treats it like the 8th Doctor, half human garbage, I don't think it's gonna work. Because just ignore it. Just ignore it. And
it's just tiresome. I mean, for some people they love that type of stuff, but to me it's like, since I've been with the show for so long and know the history behind almost all the doctors, I mean, it's just draining to see stuff like that happens. You basically done did it. Well, basically what he was doing was glory chasing. Like he wanted to be on top of everyone else to the point where he has this huge pile of crap that's building up, and he's going to leave it for Russell. Right. And then Russell is going to have to fix it. And
which he has to fix it. I guess he's on the notion he doesn't have to fix it. He does, because the show is getting to be such shit that he has to fix in order for it to be a success. He has to acknowledge that it's not true, it's erased, it's whatever. In order for the show to continue and be a success, he has to get rid of the garbage, the shit of it. He's got to get rid of the rusted metal. He's got to redo the floors. He's got to redo the house. He's got to build up the house, rebuild the house. He's got to rebuild the foundations, and that's what Russ T Davies has to do. He has to acknowledge it. Like this last episode that before this one, where you basically fucking cemented that Joe Martin's doctor was in the division, and she had a companion, and she had this, and that this fucking shit is real, and this just fucked it up. Like doctor meets her mother, the one that Tectayun. It's like, oh fuck this.
God.
They ruined the whole fucking thing. It was just he just basically. I know you're gonna watch it eventually. He just fucking ruined it. Like he made it where there's no fucking way around it. The only way around it is if this fucking woman, Tectayun, is just a fucking nut job. Because other than that, there's no fucking way around it. He just fucked it up. Totally.
I mean, I don't understand. How is he gonna pull through that? Because
can I tell you one thing? I mean,
what's up?
Okay. The universe is fucking destroyed, by the way. The only fucking planet that's left is Earth. And there's no universe. So they're fucking, it's like, how are you going to have Doctor Who? Where the fuck are you going to travel if you can't travel anywhere? Yeah. Every single planet was fucking destroyed. Except for Earth. Okay? So you're fucking just stuck on Earth, I guess. But how the fuck are you going to do that?
It was so funny. Somebody said, well, the universe is destroyed. How are you going to bring the Daleks back?
Yeah, the Daleks are fucking back. They're like, fuck it. We're just in fucking space. We don't give a fuck. We don't eat.
Contract.
They're all the aliens are just they're robots. They don't fucking eat, so they're just okay. They don't eat. So they're there. There's nobody else. There's nobody else, literally. So how do you gonna explain that? There's only one planet. Where the fuck are you gonna travel to? This is fucking ridiculous.
They need to put her into a multiverse.
They already did something in the last episode about that.
They did. I'm thinking this is more of a multiverse situation.
I gotta tell you, they fucked that up so bad too. They fucked that her mother was wearing a fucking she was mending her garden. She's wearing a gardener's outfit with a fucking hat and everything.
So
and I'm like, what is this bitch doing?
My mom brought up a good point. What are they going to do about Susan? Because if this is the route they're going, they can't even explain how Susan got there. Because wasn't that the granddaughter?
It looks like Susan doesn't fucking exist, obviously. This is just fucked.
Carol Ann Ford did an amazing job as Susan. That is a bullshit thing to piss on her legacy like that.
Oh yeah. They fucked everything up. Everything's
you have to explain, there's certain stuff in the old series that you cannot just wave a wand to get it away. Because Susan was a big part of the first Doctor's history.
I'm going to tell you, I would suggest you watch it, right? And I know it's what happens, and you're probably going to hate when the result. But you have to see the ridiculousness. Now, the first episode of The Flux was fucking excellent, right? It got really cool. I'm like, oh, if he could fucking pull this off, great. He didn't. He dropped the whole fucking ball, everything. Chopped the ball up, and forget it. But you have to see what happens in this episode.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
The whole season's fucked. So, 2 good episodes out of it, I guess, or maybe 3. But it, in a shortened season, and yeah. So again, we know that I guess the last episode is gonna be the Master and Joe Martin, and they're gonna be a massive fucking whatever the fuck that's gonna be. But yeah, we'll see. I do like if you look at the trailer, just to look at the Sea Devil, the way the fucking eyes look like fucking CGI and making a fucking face
nice.
I fucking love it. I love it. I can't fucking wait.
Doing it.
It's the only good fucking Sea Devil's back. This motherfucker brought back Sea Devils. That's it. And Centaurans he brought. And I like what he did with the Centaurans though. But still. But you know what? How many times? All you had to do is watch our fucking cast. How many fucking times did I say you need to make intelligent fucking Centaurans tough? And he did everything we fucking said.
Mm-hmm.
So where is he getting the ideas from? But shit.
His ass.
Yeah, his ass.
Because he can't get it nowhere else.
But he's not. If he's taking ideas from us, he's fucking it up with the resolution of it.
I'm sure that he's a good person, but he is just. It's like you put somebody that's under experienced. Like you have a 19-year-old in a 50-year-old position. You see?
Right. He's still a child.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
It's not.
He destroyed so many bridges. Like, we don't have half the stuff we had before. We don't have blind box Titan figures.
No.
We lost the license.
No.
They don't get busy with the calendars. They don't get busy with the toys because he don't let them have the toys quick enough.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way to promote the fucking show. And even Hot Topic kind of, I got to tell you, their fucking main thing for Doctor Who is Tom Baker, and Tom Baker has been the Doctor for fucking ages. But all you see at Hot Topic is Tom Baker and David Tennant. And Joey Litiker, you got a little bit thing now. And she's not even the main thing with the merchandising. It's Tom Baker and David Tennant. And that's fucking nuts. And Matt Smith. So he obviously fucked that up too. So, yeah, it's ridiculous. It is. And I saw that he tried to mix shit in the last couple episodes to try to get people on. But
it's too late though, because
he ruined everything. There was no reason for certain things to be in certain episodes, and he fucked it up.
I saw the ratings for that, and I'm like, it's low. It's like it used to be in the 65 million for Britain, and now it's like in the 4.3. So terrible. That whole Timeless Child killed half of that audience.
It killed it. They tried to do some shit in this episode too, and I'm like, oh god, no. Oh god, no. Now you're gonna mention this romance bullshit.
Oh no.
With Yaz. I love Doctor. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, what the fuck? Not that it happened, but Jesus Christ.
Are they finally trying to push that?
Oh, they're pushing it now.
They couldn't do that organically. Like, they couldn't do that organically. They have to force it now?
Well, I think ultimately nothing's gonna happen because like the new companion's like, why don't you just tell the doctor you love her? And she's crying and shit, and she's like, like she loves the doctor, and okay, now we know you love the doctor, you're a lesbian or whatever, right?
Well,
or
the doctor
bisexual
can't,
or whatever,
yeah.
right? So and then the companion tells the doctor, and the doctor, he's like, I know you're fucking avoiding the question, like you don't know what I'm talking about, but you do know Yellis loves you and shit. And it's like, then the doctor looks like, but that was it, like.
You know, they dropped the ball with that though. She should have been the one that turned on the doctor.
Doctor's gonna break a heart, I have a feeling.
Yeah, that could have been a really.
Well, actually, you got a thing from this episode that she feels the same way, kinda, but like that's her Rose or some shit, you know. And I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, she don't even remember Rose. I don't think they.
Maybe not.
Companion prior.
Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows?
Any companion prior to Yaz is non-existent right now.
Well, no, there was the episode where Captain Jack was in. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, yeah, Captain Jack, but
he mentioned Rose, and then she gave like a fucking weird look. Remember?
Oh right, yeah.
Do the control Jack. Give like a fucking weird look, like you're thinking about it or some shit. That face. Oh man. I can't believe we're in a time now where Doctor Who, to me, I'm getting mad, right? And then and I'm not doing cast and I'm not doing video. I mean, there's other reasons too behind that, but
yeah,
it's just, you know, we were religiously did fucking so many fucking casts on it, podcasts. Now it's just like,
I hate to say we might be on burnout right now because so much mess they need to fix. Yeah. And they're not listening to the fans. They're not listening. They listen to the what's I want to call her, the Jody bros and the Jody sis out there that likes Jody all much.
So the J stands, and we're not even part of any category really. I mean, I don't know what the fuck category we're part. I hate factions and shit, but look, the thing is, the Real Whovians cast is hanging on by a thread, I guess. You know, and Russell T. Davis coming back. Yeah, we'll be back full-fledged, I guess, our podcast. But for now, we'll see what happens. Like, I would always say, oh, yeah, we're going to be doing tons of casts. And no, because things have changed with me, too. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. And
yeah.
We'll have to do a conference off air. But, yeah, crazy stuff. But I'm glad we got to do this, you and I. I appreciate you coming in. We'll talk more once we get off the air now. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I kind of give it, I guess, a 6. I don't know. Just passing, I guess. I don't know. But maybe that's kind in itself. I do like the Daleks anyway, though. So, all right. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.